All right, hello, good morning, good evening, and good night. I hope you guys are doing absolutely fantastic because in today's video, what we're talking about is we're going to be comparing BITO to BITI once again. This is back by popular demand on our channel. What we'll be doing is we'll be looking at Bitcoin. Bitcoin has had an insane run up, 177% over the past 6 months. We're going to talk about, okay, Bitcoin is most likely going to hit $100,000. $100,000 is a big market debated in Bitcoin. Basically, we're either going to see it rebound and continue up, or we're going to see it rebound and continue down off a $100,000 marker. So this is a very exciting time for Bitcoin and cryptocurrency as a whole. Bitcoin really is kind of the main cryptocurrency trading in kind of the whole cryptocurrency market. It moves the market. And so this is a very exciting time for crypto as a whole. And what we're going to be doing is we're going to be looking at BITO versus BITI. I made a couple videos like this in the past very recently. And even since then, what I have is I have a chart up. And we're going to go through all these percentages. These are not accurate. This is from the previous video, but we're going to update this and create a very accurate chart here to show you the actual returns, the actual total returns of this BITO versus BITI strategy. A strategy where you could potentially kind of risk no capital and receive a dividend for holding both of these ETFs. So, without further ado, I want to say please do subscribe. We're up to 4,181 subscribers, but I cannot start this video without saying that by Mr. or Mrs. Chanum015, almost like Chanum Tating. Okay. Update, please. Of course, let's do a little bit of an update on BITO and BITI. Whatever you guys want to do, just link it in the comments down below, and I'll be sure to get back to you. So, okay, so BITO. When we're looking at the past 6 months of both of these funds, we're also relating it to the price of Bitcoin. Now, keep in mind, Bitcoin did go up 180% or so that is a huge marker to keep in mind. Now, with BITO started at about $17.43. We're going to put that into the calendar. $17. We got $13.43, so 13.43, and we're going to do this to basically find out what was the total return. And the current share price is about 33.17. So we're going to divide that, 33.17. Cool. And we did it the other way around. 33.17. I'm sorry, guys. I'm hoping that you're sticking with me here. 13.43. Okay, beautiful. This is going to give us our total percent yield. And what we're going to do is we're going to multiply it by 100. That's going to give us our percent. So we got 246% over this kind of 6-month time frame for BITO. As you can see, that's actually better than the actual price of Bitcoin. So just even holding BITO was a pretty substantial gain over the past 6 months. So 246%. We're going to take our $10,000 here. We're going to do today's date, which is March, MAR. We're doing the 12th. So we'll change that just to make it look nice and pretty. So 246% is $24,600 for BITO. So if you invested in BITO 6 months ago, you would have received roughly about a $14,600 gain. Now, when we're looking at BITI, actually, you know, we got this matched up right here. Let's change this right here. Boom. That makes more sense. Now, BITI, when we go to BITI, obviously it's the inverse. So basically, if I haven't explained before, BITO goes long 1 on Bitcoin and BITI goes short 1 on Bitcoin. So basically, it does the opposite of what Bitcoin's price does. You can see in the past 6 months, Bitcoin has obviously risen up quite a bit. BITI has gone down because it shorts Bitcoin. Now, it started at about $21.73. So we're going to go right here. We're going to do 21.73. And we are going to divide that by the current share price of $7.34. Let's do that right now. Divided by $7.34. Is it? Yes, 34 cents. Beautiful. And we did it wrong again. But you know what? We're sticking with it. Divided by 21. I can never get this right. I'm so sorry, guys. 73. There we go. But we're getting it right now. We don't get it right on the first try, but we try again, and we'll get it. But you'll notice here that $7 from $21, obviously that's only 33%, so we do have to subtract by 1. This is going to give us our total loss. So our total loss is 66 0.2%. So when we're taking $10,000 times $10,000 equals to a loss of about $6,622. We're going to go plus 100 here, give us the positive, and we're at $3,377. $3,377. So as you can see, holding BITI was obviously not very profitable by any means, but that was through holding BITI, you kind of got the security that, look, your price isn't going to change as much. Our percentage loss was about negative 66.2%. So as Bitcoin rose, we could see that BITI only got worse, and our percentage gain here was 246%. I'm sure the last time I really didn't do BITO's price correctly, or if I did, then it has gone up extremely well, but maybe I made an error in the last one. But nevertheless, it's better than we expected. Now, the dividends, the real strategy here, although BITO really outperformed BITI, it also pays a 27% dividend. That is kind of the basis of the strategy. One goes long, one goes short, and one pays a big dividend. So 27.41%, we're going to put that in here. 27.41. And what we could really do is we could add this dividend percent to $246. So we're going to go $246, 246%. So we got 27 points, just to be exact here, 41. Okay, beautiful. So we got 273%. We're going to jot that down here, 273%. Okay, beautiful. Now we're going to the dividend from BITI, which is very measly. It's only about 3%. So I'm just going to put 3% here. Nothing too crazy. 3%. That's going to be subtracted from this total loss here. So you can see the total return here is going to be about 63% or so. And our total return for BITI is going to be roughly about, oh, whoops, better put this in right here, 27.41, which equals to roughly about 273%. That is the total return of BITI. So our total returns with dividends invested, what we're going to do here is we're going to just go to our calculator. We're going to take $10,000 and we are going to multiply that by our returns. So negative 63%. Let's see what we can do here. A negative 63% would be multiplying by, what we want to do here is we want to take this 63 subtract 100. Beautiful. So 37%. We take 37% of $10,000 times 0.37 equals to only $3,700 generated from BITI. 3,700. So that's how much we generated from BITI. But now let's go to BITO. This is the real one that we're all kind of waiting for here. We go 273%, which I can already do off 10,000, which is $27,300. So in total, this strategy would have yielded you about $30,000 from a $20,000 investment. So the real kind of outcome here is about a, what is that? $30,000 divided by starting price of $20,000. We received about a 50% total return from investing in BITO and BITI so far. That was the complete breakdown of how much you would have made if you invested 6 months ago in BITI and BITO. One goes long Bitcoin, one goes short, one pays a big dividend, one pays a small dividend that kind of, it helps a little bit, but doesn't really do too much. This has been the total return of both of these ones combined, roughly $30,000 from $20,000 invested 6 months ago. Obviously, Bitcoin has actually really just outperformed both of them in the long run, but at the same time, it also does not pay a dividend. And if you're a dividend investor, this is what you might have been looking for. So I hope you guys did enjoy this video. If you did, we're up to 4,181 subscribers. So I want to say thank you to Channon. I want to say Channon Tatum, but Channum0015 for this video suggestion. I hope you guys did enjoy. I hope you guys do take care. And I will hope to see you guys in the next video. See you later.